everyone. Welcome to two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Now here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Pass to Jokic. Gordon down low. Johnson on him. Jokic finds Barton. Shot clock at 5. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
Now here's Bridges. Ayton passes to Bridges. Offline with a 3. Booker against Murray. Here's Barton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor, he rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Boy, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
Now here's Booker. Oh, Jokic with a block.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Down low. Here's Barton, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Johnson. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. And it's Paul off the drive. They retain possession.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Outside Murray. Stolen by Ayton. Johnson against Murray. Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Here's Paul. Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Paul. Back to Johnson. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
It's deflected. And he's going for the oop here. And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. Out to Gordon. Now Barton. Jokic with it. Back to Barton. Shoots over Booker. Barton's shot off the mark.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And that one good.
Incredible balance to convert the tough basket. Booker doesn't play scared around the rim.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Murray from outside. They grab their own miss. Barton finds Murray. From outside the arc. And another miss by Denver. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ayton with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Got a piece of it.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfect.
Team foul.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Jokic passes to Murray. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first.
And Paul is known as a dogged defender, somebody who gets right up in the face of whoever he's on.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's the Suns with the ball. They lead by 4. Booker against Barton. Outside Booker. Left side Johnson. All sorts of time. And that one hits the back iron.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
It's tipped. Paul passes to Booker. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Outside Paul. Clock at 6. Pass to Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Gordon outside. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Outside Johnson. And he banks in the layup. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Murray against Paul. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got his second basket. And, you know, taking a look into your crystal ball, Clark, which team you think has the brightest future?
Boy, that's a tough one, B.A. There are a lot of teams that have really some outstanding young stars on their rosters. I mean, you look at the Celtics with Tatum and Brown. That duo is dynamic. And then the Mavs with Luka Doncic. Clearly, that guy is a star and a long-time star barring injury. And how about the Pelicans? Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. The Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges. I mean, those are 4 teams I rattled off that would fall into that category for sure.
Going inside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
If you wanted to create the ideal center for today's NBA, I think Jokic might just be that guy. Big body, can knock down threes, loves to pass, and is a tremendous passer. And he's an all-around offensive force. Just a great player to have as your 5.
Here's Booker. Here he goes. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Gordon. Pass to Murray. Barton right side.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet,
That's his second
but
personal.
something to keep an eye on.
Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. And here's Jokic outside. And again, Denver no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look. You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Here's Porter. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Driving inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
For 3, Booker knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
And we finished off one half of play. The Suns. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at small forward. On the attack, Morris. Pass to Cousins. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Second violation. Suns ball.
The Suns leading. Outside Holiday. Here's Shamet. Now here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Cousins with it. Now guarded by Crowder. The 3 sinks the tray.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Pass to Shamet. And here's McGee. Back to Shamet for 3. No good there. The Nuggets trail. To the paint. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Holiday finds McGee. Here's Shamet. Here's Craig. Softly drops in the floater. Craig's got his first points of the game.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Outside, Green. Pass to Cousins. Back to Green. Here's Najee. On the wing, Green. Defended by Craig. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Holiday against Morris. Now here's McGee. The D's right on him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
And both free throws good for McGee. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Holiday against Morris. Back to Cousins. And another 3 for Denver.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Holiday against Morris. Outside Holiday. There's the drive. The 3 from Craig. Rebounded by Cousins. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 in the second half.
2 minutes.
Here's Najee to the inside. Here's Morris. Outside for Green. Pass to Cousins. Here's Najee, covered by Crowder. Second chance shot. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Shamet on the wing. McGee's shot is off. Denver's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. The shot by Najee no good. And Phoenix shooting around 41%. Crowder against Morris. Pass to McGee. Back to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. McGee's shot is off. The Nuggets shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Cousins, the pass to Morris. Here's Najee. He's covered by Holiday. The shot by Najee no good.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Morris outside. And another miss by Denver. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Craig passes to Holiday. McGee against Cousins. Here's Holiday. It's Shamet on the wing. The 3 ball. And so it's Phoenix earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Suns?
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Good chance here for Booker. Off the left rim and out.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Stolen by Bridges. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Paul for 3. That shot off.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. Back to Gordon. The three is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Launches a three. And the three-pointer goes. Paul's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Murray. Driving to the basket. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Johnson. Ayton with a screen. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Out to Gordon. Pass to Murray. Down low. Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. 4-3. Barton pulls it in.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Jokic. Barton with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Murray. Back to Barton. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Into the lane. Here's Ayton. He's off on that one. Good D by Jokic. Now Barton. Booker defending. Back to Murray. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside. A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Right side Porter. Outside Murray. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, Jokic with a block. Stolen by Bridges. Paul with it. Checked by Murray. Outside Booker. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Paul finds Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Murray for 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as many as 14. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jokic against Booker. Offline from the high post. Left side Murray shoots over Bridges, and a jumper from the wing offline. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be
And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered.
Here we go.
At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's Gobert in its center, locking down the middle. Now here's Paul, back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Booker outside. Over Conley. No good from Booker.
With D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
There's the three. Paul against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Ayton. Going inside, somehow misses the two-handed jam. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Paul surveying the floor. And again, it's the Suns missing. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Right on the bucket.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Conley against Paul. Here's Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. And Bogdanovic gets to Conley. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. To the middle. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Now, here is O'Neal following the shot by Chris Paul. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ayton inside. Gobert on him. Gobert knocks it away.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Jazz leading by 4. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Mitchell missing. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And the wide open shot from Paul gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
Now Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And now the Suns a fast break, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
I like to see Mikel get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Ball against Conley. Driving inside. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Ball outside. Pass to Johnson. Now here's a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. On defense, the Jazz, following the 3 from Chris Paul. There's the pass to Ayton. Booker looking around. Back to Ayton. Over Gobert. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jazz trail by 4. Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Booker against Mitchell. Here he goes to the wing on the left. Bogdanovich inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Suns leading by 7. Pass to Bridges, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Ball left side. Kicks it out to Johnson. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball, down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now Paul, after Bogdanovich missing on that last 3-pointer. Shoots the 3. Paul can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 7. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Conley surveying the D. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
The Jazz with another miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Out to the wing. Ball finds Bridges. Driving in. Ayton. Back to Bridges. Johnson left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one up, and teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Down low. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. With the drive, and the layup falls. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Out left to the wing. Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
That's a 2 from Paul, and no good in the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks, David. And whoop.
The Jazz, 18.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got JaVale McGee, Jay Crowder out there with Saric. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now, here's Shamet. Here's McGee. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. To the paint. Here's Pascal. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
Hey, he has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. Just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
Utah leading. And here's Clarkson. The feed to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebound advantage is starting to add up. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The loudest and craziest fans.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Holiday attacking. And yes, it's good. And the Suns lead by 1.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
Clarkson against Holiday. Nice move. Holiday with the block. And he gets it back. The shot by House is no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Holiday. pass to Shamet. Back to Holiday. Takes it inside, and it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Holiday against Clarkson. Passes it to Pascal. And here's Whiteside. Tries the spin move. And he could not get that one to go. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for Utah.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to do,
the previous play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes both free throws. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Clarkson against Holiday. Pass to Shamet. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crowder from outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Clarkson dishes to House. Pascal against Johnson. On pass to Gay. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:39 left in the third. Clarkson against Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul from deep. 6 on the shot clock. Booker the pass to Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. With the crossover, Gay. A shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul passes to Johnson. He dishes it to Ayton. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And the Suns lead by 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Pascal. Over Johnson. Pascal's shot is off.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here is Conley. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Booker in the corner. Kicks it to Johnson. Booker against Mitchell. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Conley left side. And stolen by Ayton. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel Nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Stolen by O'Neal.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Suns trail by 3. Ball outside. The pass to Johnson. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix with the ball. Ball finds Bridges. There's the drive. Then Bridges jams it in.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Outside Conley. O'Neal from long range. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. On deep. Paul can't get it to go.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Here's Ayton after the basket by Utah. Sweet move. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Lock at 6. And the dunk by Booker.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Again, Mitchell missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get it back. Bridges. Second chance shot. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Here's Johnson. Ayton with it. Over by Conley. Bogdanovich against Johnson. And it's Ayton missing. Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Booker launches it. Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Man, I'll Tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Outside Conley. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Gobert. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. Misses from close range. Enzo Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To take the lead. Good!
An athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
Off the inbound pass. Right between the eyes. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun dancer.
Stolen by Mitchell. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here.
Go.
Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. Now here's Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Count the basket.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Booker, right side, and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now, here's Bridges. Bullock with the rebound. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's the three-point bomb.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Pass to Booker. Here's Bridges. No good from Booker.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Doncic over Booker. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
Ayton finds Booker. No good, unable to end this run. For Dallas, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him. Power on that throwdown.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
Ball against Brunson. The pass to Booker. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
All right, fans, that was your son's dance.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Powell. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago, facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul, as the coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go, or he's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 to shoot. Back to Crowder. Doncic with the steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Another 3 for Dallas.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
All right, look who's coming on.
Here's Paul.
Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. He feeds it to Booker. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. On defense, the Mavericks. Bridges finds Booker. Shot clock at 5. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Doncic. And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Doncic against Booker. To the inside. The shot. The Mavericks pull it in. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Brunson. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Down low. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Paul's shot is off. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. 2 on the clock. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with an 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panther. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4-man position. Ayton, it's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Bullock kicks to Brunson. Doncic fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done. Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Booker the pass to Ayton. To the paint. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Booker. The shot's good from Paul.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is, the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
Now Doncic, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Here's the three. And they get it back. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And now the Suns, a fast break. Crowder from outside. Bridges kicks to Crowder.
2 minutes remaining.
Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Doncic against Bridges. Puts it up from 12. Doncic. And Doncic is right there.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Here's Paul. After Luka Doncic's bucket. Stolen by Brunson. Booker against Doncic. Takes a shot at the elbow. Uses the glass to drop it in. Doncic has got 25 points in the game. Paul outside. On the wing, Bridges. The drive by Booker. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the block. Powell with the steal. Dallas moving it around. Here's Bullock. There's the drive. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Bridges with the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic against Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Doncic. Bridges with some nice defense. Booker fires from way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And through one half, it hasn't even... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
They've got Landry Shamet. Charge is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Hey, you know what? Even when you hit Charge, I mean, he figures out a way to score anyway.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Green kicks to Bertans. Left side, Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force? I love it.
Holiday surveying the floor. Now, here's Shamet. Guarded by Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Shamet with it. Bojanovic on him. And it's Shamet missing. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaway.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Crowder. Here's Saric. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks leading by 22. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Hardaway. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Green. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie.
Look at me. Hey, yo, right here.
6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Bertans. And finished off by Bertans.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Outside Holiday. Now the pass to Shamet. To end the drought. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
In the third, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Here's Saric going inside. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Bertans kicks to Marjanovic. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. The second chance effort, and that one's good. Marjanovic.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Passes to Dinwiddie. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the rejection by Marjanovic. Pass to Hardaway. Crowder with the steal. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the Mavericks with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Bertans, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Marjanovic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Up again.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Holiday attacking. And the rejection by Marjanovic. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Here's Booker. Ayton. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
The 3 quarters of play all in the book. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney Smith into the power forward position. And that one's good. Doncic.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Now, here's Bridges. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's Doncic. He kicks to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Paul surveying the floor. No good with the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Here's Doncic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. In the corner, Crowder with it. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker, right side. The 11-footer, another one falls for Phoenix.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Now, here's Doncic. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And that's going to be a travel.
Suns ball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Ayton. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Doncic outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 33 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. From deep three-point range, rebound by the Suns.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
Unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Now, Doncic. .41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Al Paul, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Shoots over Bullock. Paul's shot is off. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win to come into an opponent's building and dominate the...
And those are the starting lineups. So kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Tip-off goes to Denver. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jokic. Gordon finds Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Paul. And 2 of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, B.A. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
So it's Denver now, coming off a Suns make. Here's Barton. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Suns on offense. Bridges passes to Ayton. First quarter, just over a minute played. The 3 is up. Bridges misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
It's stolen by Johnson. Gordon with a steal. Inside. Paul with a steal. Gordon against Johnson. Back to Bridges. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Gordon with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed often.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
And the shot goes down.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Murray against Paul. The baseline J. Murray, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Gordon against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Please welcome
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
The Nuggets trail. Jokic with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. To the left side wing. Here's Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Four on the clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
A minute 31 left to play in the first quarter. Spins. Murray passes to Barton. Outside for Porter. Murray against Paul. Back to Porter. Takes it inside. No good off the spin.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Here's Barton coming off a Suns make. Pass to Murray. Outside Porter. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Murray. And Booker pulls it down.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
The kick out to Paul. Ayton in the high post. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Oh, Jokic with a block.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
Outside Murray. Back to Gordon. Pass to Murray. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
An open look for Booker. Gets an open look and hits it.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the quarter.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Ball against Murray. To the left wing. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Gordon finds Porter. Now Murray. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Down low. Ayton. That shot off the mark. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Right side Murray. Barton left side. Gordon on the wing. Murray with it. From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. And here are the Suns now. Paul for 3. For 3, Booker. Johnson against Gordon. Bridges right side. Back to Johnson. Over Porter. Jokic grabs the board.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Got a piece of it. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Bridges outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have elite players. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball, He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made. The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Murray finds some space. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
Line for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton hits them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Murray finds Barton. Outside Murray. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Murray's got 7 points.
Murray gives you a lot of things, and stretching out the defense, that's going to help.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. With the drive. The kick out to Johnson. Gordon with a steal. Outside Porter. To the inside. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Booker.
Oh, wow!
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now how about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Murray against Paul. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Barton. Rebounded by Johnson.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Bridges misses. Pass to Porter. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending the quarter up 10. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Jay Crowder, Aaron Holiday out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's McGee in at the 5, down low. To the middle, McGee with a steal. Robbed. Pass to Forbes, fires for 3. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Shamet. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Pass to Green. Here's Cousins. Ooh, poked away. Back to Green. The Nuggets need to get one up. Cousins can't hit. Well, the Suns shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Outside Holiday. Crowder outside. Back to Holiday. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
And the Suns lead by 16.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to Najee. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Holiday passes to Saric. Back to Holiday. Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. The Suns need to get off a shot. Shamet, no good. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Well, how about Cousins out in transition? The big guy running the lane and showing the little guys how it can be done.
Holiday with the ball. Pass to Šarić. Lets the 3 fly. Denver grabs the miss. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Cousins throws it down.
Well, some agility shown by DeMarcus Cousins, even at that size, still get on up.
Holiday passes to McGee. Outside Holiday, on the take. Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Crowder. Now here's McGee, guarded closely. Crowder right side. There's the triple. Sure, from 3-point range. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Naji. Here's Green, covered by Crowder. Here's Forbes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Šarić for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Pass to McGee. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Forbes, here we go. Now Cousins. Driving in to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Cousins has got 6 in the quarter.
And Cousins with the muscle. That time terrific at cutting to the cup and then playing through all the contact.
Here's McGee. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Ball against Jokic. Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Booker against Jokic. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker against Barton. And here's Ayton. Now here's Paul. Back to Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 4. Pass to Bridges. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Now here's Paul. Left side Johnson. Barton pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. To the inside. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Ayton finds Booker. Shoots over Barton. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Gordon, the pass to Porter. It's Jokic, high post. Gordon outside. They get it back. And the layup falls.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Paul for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Paul's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
The kick out to Barton. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Up top, Ayton. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
Tries the spin move. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They led by as many as 18. Down low. Here's Bridges. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that you create.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeAndre Ayton.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Pass to Ayton. Porter with the steal. Murray with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And he's going for the lob. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Booker. And the Suns get it back. Another shot. The shot misses.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Murray passes to Porter. Shoots over Bridges. Blocked!
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
Booker, good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for
the scene for the Suns. A formidable duo with a great inside-outside game. It's Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton. They are geared up and ready to roll. They await tip-off at Vivint Smart Home Arena. Suns, Jazz, coming right up. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul goes in. And here is Ayton. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich and taken away by Johnson. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. Paul for 3. Bridges against O'Neal. Now here's Ayton, guarded closely. Clock is at 3. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Paul. Conley knocks it away.
4-second violation. Jazz ball.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Hits it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Paul with the ball, now defended by Gobert, and so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mitchell against Booker. Takes it inside and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Conley scanning the floor. Passes it to Mitchell. Up top, Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Booker outside. Here he goes. Utah with the rebound. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich, no luck.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Paul, no one around him. Goes up again, and it's in there.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here is Conley. The tray. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Mitchell passes to Conley. Can they get it? The shot by Mitchell, no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. With 3, Booker. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Back to Bridges. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Just 3 on the clock.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz out in front. They lead by a bucket. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That one goes. Count it. Mitchell's got 5 points so far. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And an intentional foul right there.
Booker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul outside. Kicks to Johnson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Conley. Here's the feed to Bogdanovich. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's Johnson. And no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Mitchell gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. Carries it from 3-point range. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Conley against Paul. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Lock at 6. Passes it to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Mitchell against Booker. Pass to Paul. Booker looking around. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
He's living there tonight. A tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work on the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. It's deflected.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block.
Conley finds Mitchell. 1:32 left here in the second. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Ayton dishes the ball. Shot clock at 2. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz leading by 3. Pass to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Conley with a wide open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 5 points so far. Paul with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Conley for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Got a piece of it.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the Bucks out.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Tips it, and Ayton stays with it. He has 6.
I love the
Donovan Mitchell. Fun. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Dario Saric is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the 1. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The pass to House. Launches a 3. Rebounded by McGee. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 1-point game. To the middle for the lead, and the layup by Saric.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Right side, a screen on Holiday. Clarkson kicks to Pascal. Clarkson goes in. Pascal's shot is off. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time.
The Jazz making a switch here as the Bookies checked in.
All right, fans, that was the Jazz.
And for the Suns, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Now Holiday, he's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's stolen. Gay with no one around. No good, shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Holiday, the pass to Saric. Driving in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Holiday against Clarkson. Passes it to Whiteside. Driving inside. Clock at 4. Here's Paschall. Buries the long-range jumper. Paschall's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And what you love about Paschall, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, G.A., Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
Holiday looking for an opening. McGee, the pass to Saric. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Saric has got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Holiday kicks to Crowder. Three-pointer. Here's Saric, and Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. 1:37 left in the third. For the lead, Shamet with the steal. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Suns lead by 2.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Pass to Paschall. He kicks to Azubuike.
Suns foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Royce O'Neal comes in for Eric Paschall. Mitchell, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Mike Conley subbed in for Clarkson. It's good on the putback. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Paul with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. No good from Booker.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Back to Conley. To the paint. Here's Azubuike. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Suns have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Your Jazz Dancers. Give them a hand, fans, your Jazz Dancers dance team.
And that one falls for Johnson. And so he makes both from the line. Jazz trail by 6. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Driving the lane. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. And that one drops.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Johnson outside. Ayton against Gobert. Ayton dishes to Paul. It's stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Booker. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 1.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
The pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Mitchell's shot is good.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Paul outside. Shoots the 3. Bridges passes to Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Ayton at the elbow. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The drive by Mitchell. To the wing right side. O'Neal from long range. And Utah another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Goes back up. Ayton kicks to Booker. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Booker. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Booker. Lock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult previous plays, it's be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And look at Ayton get up there. I enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Bogdanovich with his screen on Paul. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Booker, guarded by O'Neal. Kicks it out to Paul. Stolen by Conley. Ring shot on the way. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Conley.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Paul looking around. 6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
And Utah has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here is Conley. From deep three-point range, missed. And so it's Utah with the win. It was up for grabs right until the...
Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Johnson. 5 on the clock. Ayton passes to Johnson. Back to Ayton. The shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Out left to the wing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Brunson against Booker. Doncic outside. He buries it from 3.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. This one for 3. Paul finds Bridges.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Now here's Ayton. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Ayton.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Paul. Count it.
Well, you can see Chris Paul has been an elite two-way player for a long time in this league. Turn your defense into offense.
Now here's Doncic. Over Bridges. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Really left him alone that time.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Now Brunson. Pass to Doncic to end the run. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Bullock puts it in.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Kicks it to Doncic. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 6 points.
An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
Paul against Brunson. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Brunson. Stolen by Bridges to the paint. Pass to Paul. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. There's the block. And they'll get another chance. Powell right side. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Up top, Ayton. Now covers. Here's Paul. Back to Ayton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Bullock. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. He launches a 3. And the Suns get another 3. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Doncic finds Powell. Doncic outside. Shoots over Paul. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Booker's got 8 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Suns on top.
All right, looking for North Court. Come on and get that.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Paul finds Booker. And here's Ayton. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Pass to Doncic. From the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix will come the other way.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him. Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Bridges outside. Inside. Powell with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Finney-Smith with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is engaged and comes up with a key steal there.
Ball against Brunson. Doncic outside. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 13.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Paul against Brunson. Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, BA? One of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Doncic passes to Powell to halt the run. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And there's 1:38 left in the second. Booker with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Bridges. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Dallas again missing. Phoenix has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker found his rhythm early. He's sustaining the offense all by himself, and his teammates simply keep finding him.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 13. 1:02 left in the second period. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Doncic on the wing. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 16.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Booker. Now Ayton. Powell covers. Ayton passes to Booker. And it's all from three-point range. And Brunson, here we go. He shoots it. He gets it off. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it... After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Tim Hardaway. Davis Bertans is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Green for 3. Fires in the triple. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Shaman from deep 3-point range. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. Guys, just so great to see Spencer Dinwiddie back between the lines and competing. Remember, an ACL cost him all but 3 games last year, and that was coming off a breakout season.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Green. Here's Marjanovic. Covered by Crowder. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Phoenix has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Holiday against Dinwiddie. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Holiday passes to Šarić. 4 on the clock. To the inside. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. kept alive.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Saric for three. Crowder outside. To the paint. And there's Saric on the assist from Crowder. Saric has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Outside, Green. No good from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And stolen by Hardaway. It's a one-on-one situation. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Bertans with the ball. McGee with a double team. Back to Hardaway. On the wing, Green. Crowder with a steal. Knocked loose. The pull-up. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Bertans. And here's Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Dallas, no good that time either. Now Saric. 1:14 left in the third. Crowder with it. Back to Shamet. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Nifty move. And that comes off the assist by Green. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Saric. Drives to the hoop. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. And now the Mavs on the run. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Dinwiddie, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Shamet, no good. Dallas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And here's Hardaway. On the wing, Green. And the three-pointer goes. Green's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They lead by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Suns. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
The Mavericks trailing. Right side, Brunson. Doncic passes to Powell. Bridges outside. Outside Booker, takes a 3, nails it from beyond the arc.
3.
And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Shoots over Paul. A nice shot by Doncic.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Paul against Brunson. Here's Booker. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Powell, a screen on Booker. Down low. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Paul against Brunson. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assist goes to.
And the Suns lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Paul against Brunson. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. And the Suns get it back. Ayton tipped.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Outside Finney-Smith. To the middle. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:27 left in the fourth. Paul against Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker for 3.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 23.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Paul passes to Booker. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
And Doncic launches from deep. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now. They led by as many as 18. Johnson against Brunson.
Average foul. Jalen Brunson. That's his second personal foul. Second.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Cameron Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic with it. From deep. It's not going to go for him. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It ends up being a fair...